And today we're reacting to Ice Spice finally gets what she deserves. So the ice is back in question. The spice is a better choice of words. That's tough, man. It's unfortunate. You come into the game hot, and it seems like she just can't get even like a bit of love, like not even a schmeckle. You know what I'm saying? She lost the weight, she gained the weight, and it's just the music's just so bad. What is it? Why is she not back on top yet? Let's get to the video, man. Let's do it.
2021, the world got its first real dose of Ice Spice, who was from the Bronx, New York. She is Dominican and Nigerian, she has the look, but at first, nothing was moving. She had some tracks, but it was still underground. By the time early 2022, she started popping in drill circles, but the breakthrough in 2022 was magnificent. Munch Feeling You goes crazy on social media. Drake co-signs a song, and as you know, she starts getting popping on TikTok. By 2023, she's out of here. She's supposed to be a global superstar, and everything's supposed to end happily ever after, right?
This guy, Dr. Chambers, is claiming that Ice Spice stole the beat, hook, lyrics, and the narrative context of the song. Dr. Chambers is alleging that he thinks Riot, which is Ice Spice's producer, may have heard his song on the radio or heard him performing it live and then went and copycatted the track.
Now they saying that Ice Spice is copying people's songs. I mean, hey, listen, that's just a coincidence.
And it's just the music industry. It's just hip hop. Whether they do it and then they say, oh, it's a sample. You know what I'm saying? Or they do it, grab a little verse a bit, and then like a little something, it sounds a little good with the beat, so they rap an old song kind of cadence on this beat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just a part of the game, you feel me? Or they flip your shit. There is out here that will get a whole song, the producer just wants their producer to make it, so they just take what you did and flip the whole joint. Like, this is what's going on. This happens, you feel me? You'll send a beat to somebody and they want they producer, they like how they producer work, or they just want to pay they person. Like, you know what I'm saying? This my guy, right? So yeah, straight, oh no, we ain't, like, just take his, flip it, do a little bit of something, and bow, you know?
That don't mean that it's really happening, right? But it got worse.
Ice Spice is being accused of buying views for her Baddie Baddie music video. Now, I'm not saying it's true, but honestly, the views.
No, it's probably true. It's probably true. If Young Thug does it, I'm sure she did. Ice Spice Baddie Baddie official video, 6.7 million views in 15. Jesus! Man, come on, man. Let me go look at this, bro. Let's see what this is at right now, bro. Come on, man. Let's be for real. And she was on Sponge. Let's see this, bro. What happened? 10 million? Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, 6.7. I don't know why I thought 15. 6.7 million views in 15 hours. 10 million views in 1 month. 1 million views in 3 weeks. That seems a little bit more believable. But yeah, bro. 10 million, unless she was just booty naked on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Jesus! I don't think a Baddie's getting 10 million. I think those days of 10 millions and 45s and all this right here, I think all of these days of all of this is over. This is kind of crazy when we look at it, right? Look how crazy. She only has so many songs. Like, she really don't have that many. Where's Munch at? It must not be on here. Oh no, tripping. Official lyric video. Munch must have been on somebody else's page, and her mood has, the audio has 4 million. Right, 61. If we count it up, like really big like bangers that she had, we have Munch. So we won't count these because these popped afterwards. We'll count this one. That's 15 million. No Clarity, Munch, Ice Spice, the woman Nicki. This one. Where's the one with Pink Panthers? That one. That's 5. Thank You the Shit. No, here we go. Yeah. This has 45 million. Thank You the Shit. Central C1. Give me a light. I don't even remember that. I'm not doing that. 7. Look like she got one with Travis Scott. I don't remember how that sounds. Let's just add it because it got 7. Travis Scott. That's 8. Yeah, and it was over. She went 8, and it was over.
Oh, mother quick, mind you, even the audio is still sitting at only like 600,000. Even the likes are at 26,000 for this video. And everyone is in the comments, damn, you bought views?
Damn, she buying views? She went from 79,000 to 6.7 million views in 10 hours? Everybody was saying that she was ruining her career. You know, things was going up, going down. I mean, she was dating NFL athletes and everything like that. And then, you know, I guess she kind of stabilized, but not really. And now things have gotten worse.
Ice Spice then ran off on the wig plug. Apparently the Bella brand wig company is suing Ice Spice and her team for
She's doing the Sean Kingston method with the jewelry, but just wigs. Come on, man.
the 2024 Y2K tour. Apparently said that they successfully had an agreement with her and a contract signed to provide her over $50,000 worth of wigs. They're asking Ice Spice and her team to pay up to $100,000. And the owner from Bella Brand is claiming that Ice Spice and her team would send multiple pictures of Nicki Minaj and saying, make this wig, do it with the bangs, like all that stuff. There's physical text of her asking to copy her style. So I wonder what the Bob's got to say about this. The owner said how this happened, which she did come out and say, you know, it was kind of dumb of her to do this, but it was a situation where she did make the wigs thinking that she would get some kind of promotion in return for the tour or some kind of recognition with a contract, but crickets. Also, when it came down for the money to pay for the 20 wigs I think she made for her, no money to be found. So she's suing her for $200,000. We'll see what the team has to say about that.
So this wig maker is called the Bella Brand, which reportedly was commissioned to make a large batch of custom wigs for Ice Spice's tour, okay? And this lady is saying the rapper and the team failed to pay for the wigs. So the order was for 25 custom wigs, but when the payment time came, the wig maker said that this caused them over $50,000 in damages. The complaint also says that there is a breach of contract and a damage to the wig maker's business reputation, including lost future business from clients who pulled away after the dispute. So, I mean, obviously, if you're making these wigs custom, you could have other customers that you could be doing business with. But if you are spending your time on Ice Spice, this is what happens with a lot of luxury brands. They will basically do these things for artists, hoping to get paid later. Because obviously what they feel like, hey, if Ice Spice pays me and then she wears my wigs on Instagram, it's...
Or if they just do it and then give it to them, they be thinking the same thing. You know how many brands just be handing people stuff like, hey, bro, can you wear it? Just wear it is. Or when you can, and then they see it on and then they post it. Hey, so-and-so wear my junk, and the amount of sales they be generating.
It's great because number one, I'm going to get more marketing. So some people could take it as a loss. But even if she doesn't do the marketing, which it always happens like this with these, you know, these artists, they don't pay for it and then they still don't give the marketing. So now these damages are piling up. All right. Now this also is something that happens all the time with these particular artists and people in the industry. You know, these people do this all the time with houses, Airbnbs, rentals, and it looks like they don't want to pay. And maybe somebody like Ice Spice should have the money, but guess what? While she's being sued for this, check out what Ice Spice is doing. Literally, this is her specifically getting a Richard.
You know, yo, you know how bad you probably are. You just made, and let's just say this might even be the wig that got down there. She was made for. Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all have sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work. Dior supporting a finesse. They're trying to take your data. And it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But pay. First off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro. Imagine you did some type of service and I'm gonna get you back, I'm gonna pay you whatever promo, whatever, I'm gonna pay you. And I'm gonna pay you 50 racks or whatever it is. And then you see her post, Ice Spice just 250K on a Richard Millie Watt. Yeah. Hey, I'm suing. Hey, I'm suing y'all. Y'all gonna feel me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm suing y'all. I'm mad as hell. I'm gonna make it public and everything. She in my wig buying a $250,000 watch. Pissed. You know what I'm saying? This is like that friend that owe you some money, but then outdo at the movies and posting, you know, him on yachts and just dancing with alcohol in his hand. You like, wait, hold on.
Millie watch. I kid you not. That's literally her right there. That is her bragging about getting a new watch, and this is people posting it, the culture group chat. Ice Spice spends $250,000 on Richard Millie in NYC with Benny the jeweler. Damn. Now that's crazy, right? So for people that you owe money, you don't want to pay them, but you will take $250,000 and go spend money with Benny the jeweler on a Richard Millie.
He probably gave her show so much love on that, and just her posting that alone, probably she might have got that half off. She probably got it for $50,000 for all we know. You know what I'm saying?
Watch while you're literally being sued by a service provider that you owe money to. Okay, like this is actual crazy. But do you guys know what?
People like Gucci and Christian Dior and Louis Vuitton, they are the Rolex and the Bentleys of the fashion industry. So they do not need a celebrity to showcase their latest design to sell it. They don't. So when you...
I don't know how true that is. Like, they might not need it, but like because of how established they are now. But they still be using them for advertisement and stuff like that, like in ads and having them show up to fashion weeks. And imagine if every single artist, think of how much impact like people like Kanye West, Travis Scott, like how niggas have that, they have their own shoes, they make their own shoes, and like there's a shoe that I have that was once $200. Travis Scott wore it one day and it bumped it. It was like on sale for like $80 at one point. It was an SB. He wore it and it's now like a $1,500 to $2,000 shoe, just off of the fact that he wore that. Like, so the influence that is there is so heavy. And then these rappers like I'm in Balenciaga, oh Richard Millie, oh boom bam bop. Now Richard Millie, Rolex and stuff like that, that's a different story, I feel like. But like designer brands, they count on these motherfuckers to wear this so that way people under them will put that on. You feel me? Or will go in there and try to buy that. Like, they are the reason for a lot of these trends. So I don't know how much I believe that. Maybe there's a misunderstanding there. I don't like, again, Richard Millie, Rolex, things like that. Those are established watch brands that have been here since fucking beginning of when black people couldn't even wear that. You know what I'm saying? White men are always gonna do that, but I don't know about these designer brands though. I think these designer brands, they have their people for sure, and they might not just go out of business, but artists and actors and, you know what I'm saying, and other celebrities and stuff, I think they really do help these businesses.
You see these rappers and singers and stuff in the music industry showing their clothes and their houses and all that stuff. I really think they're getting all that stuff on credit. In the music industry, it's like, you work for me, we give you all these gifts. Why do you think so many people are in some real fucked up contracts right now?
Now, this lady is making a good point. She's saying that a lot of these artists are not rich. You know, they are not successful.
Yeah, they're not.
Because they're
not rich. And that's one thing you really do have to kind of understand. Like, there's some that are. There's a good amount that are wealthy, but they just owe too much money to be rich. You feel me? They just owe too much.
Signed to these contracts and stuff like that, right? And I want to deal with that because a part of that is true. You know, artists do take care of people. They do have bills and all of that. I'm not talking about that, but they do have opportunities for funding. Like, just look at a guy like Charleston White. When Charleston White pulls up to a podcast or to a stream, somebody like Charleston White is being paid thousands of dollars to show up. Now, he don't even have an active social media like somebody like Ice Spice on TikTok or whatever, but these artists do get pretty lucrative brand deals, and they get opportunities as long as their name is popping. So, you know, you can get $10,000 here, $20,000 here, retainers. I mean, look at Angel Reese, somebody like her. You know, you got Reese's deal. I mean, you got Reebok. I mean, those brand deals can keep you paid. Now, those brands can come and go, but it does give you enough money to buy something like Richard Mille. Like, she's not broke, okay? It's just that she picks and chooses who she does want to pay. And then the person makes another statement that I want to talk about.
And also, in our community, we always talk about if we had millions of dollars, how we would buy up the block, how we would help our people and stuff. And you don't see them doing that, and people think it's because they're selfish. No, I think it's because they are cash poor and they really cannot help you.
She says that a lot of these people want to do things in the black community, but
I think it's niggas say that they start getting so much money, get so distracted, having so much money fun with their bread, they just never been back. They just help they, intermediate fam. They like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna put my bread. Like she said, and there might be a bit of that too. Like, if I just had $1 billion, yeah, but I only got 5 million. It's one of them. I got 5 million, man. I don't know. I can't be doing all of that, and I think that's probably what it is.
Or in urban communities, but they're not rich. And this is true, but they are not rich, not because they don't have access to the money. Because when you're connected like Ice Spice, I mean, I'll give you an example. Look at my brother Poetic Flacco. Shout out to him. He's a hardworking YouTuber. He was associated, it has been associated with Adam 22, being an insider, okay? Being a hip hop insider, him, academics, they can create their money as much as they want to work for the money, all right? But they are legit insiders into the industry. You're talking about somebody like Ice Spice. Not only is she an artist, she is an insider. We've seen Melissa Ford get all the names on her podcast, and she's not even really an insider to the industry anymore. So these people got plays, they know things, they know people. It's things that they can do that normal content creators can't do. They have a Rolodex full of money, all right? They have the Rolodex is full of brand managers. A lot of the brand managers are even their fans. Like, they can make a lot of things happen. But because of poor money management, bad business practices, not reinvesting in the right things, and treating vendors poorly, basically this is what kills the business. All right? Stuff like this. This is the same thing that happened with Sean Kingston. Creating such a bad...
I'm telling you, such a bad little rep of running off on jewelers and hey, man, I'm with Justin Bieber, man. I'm working with Justin Bieber. Come rock with me. He ain't talked to Justin Bieber in 15 years since they made that song, however long ago that was. Hey, Justin Bieber, he's gonna take a picture next to the TV and say, hey, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all gonna get so much business. Sean Kingston is so foul. He would text him and say, yo, we brothers for life, bro. I love you, brother. I love you. You my brother. All that brother shit. Just to run off on your
right in the business that nobody wants to work with you. And I'm here to
send
tell
you
you like
fake
this.
invoices.
If you get a lot of money and the ability to do business, treating people fairly and paying bills on time. I know it's an American thing to pay bills on time, but just doing that, honoring collaborations, keeping up with your word keeps you in the industry so much. Number one, as a content creator, it keeps you in the industry. As a performer, it keeps you in any industry. And I hate to say this because y'all don't get mad when we're talking about black business. One of the reasons why you can do well in black business is because so many people do not do that. And it just literally opens the opportunity in the door.
Word. That's real. There's not like black business, so we still got some work to do. And I think it's that time, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want an entry into this shit, go do you some good black business. You gonna have a pleasant surprise. Oh yeah. Okay, they're gonna be happy. For real.
Or for you. You owe somebody some money, why don't you just pay them? Like, it is so simple.
And it's so crazy. Like, black business is so crazy, bro, because you'll mess around, like in Houston, you'll mess around like a place so much. Like, oh, I like eating over here. Or I like going over here. And then you just get some type of Houston news alert, whether, I don't know, maybe you on TikTok or something, saying that the place closed down because they ain't paid the rent at the place for the past 15 months. It's like, James Harden had a place out here called 13. It was, people liked 13. They used to go over there, kick it. People liked it. And then one day it said he owed $2 million in rent. And it's never been opened again. It's just like, and mind you, people went there. People was going. It was regular. I've been there one time. It was a cool little vibe. But it was gone. Like, what are we doing?
To do that. Like, you have a bill. You ordered that from them. They make good quality products. Why don't you honor that agreement? Do you want to know why? Because if you pay them and you're with Bella Brand, you might be able to get a partnership with wigs with them. They already know the business, and because they trust you, you now can turn that client customer relationship with your platform into a bigger audience. Now just think of this. Ice Spice has a relationship with Bella Brand. Now she could only be hot for so long as a rapper, right? But you have all these guys live streaming, Kai Sanat, DDG, whoever else, Plague Boy Max. All these particular dudes. Now what do you have the opportunity to do? You have the opportunity to leverage your business consumer base, and now you can do that because why? Well, you have made good relationships, so they can say, listen, we're gonna come up with the Ice Spice wig. Now you come up with the Ice Spice wig, they designed it, you promote it. Let's say you sell 1,000 wigs. Each one of those wigs $1,000 and you get $200. You've already made $200,000 by just maintaining that level of partnership. This was some of the good marketing and brand collaborations that Diddy did with Diageo. We've seen it with Ciroc. These are money-making opportunities that become lost in translation because, I'm Ice Spice, I don't want to pay him. So I'd rather go pay Richard Millie, the money, who doesn't need the money, instead of Bella Brand, and that sounds like a black business, and then I can just scale with them. We can go all kind of the hair industry. We can do hair industry tours. We can do all kind of black beauty tours. We can go over to the Caribbean with it. We can go over to Africa with it. We have a market base, and then we can get influencers to help sell it. You just missed out on a business opportunity because you wanted to be an asshole, which didn't make any sense. And this is the same thing that you see so often in black business. I don't care if it's in the black community in America. I don't care if it's in Africa. It's just like, in order for us to work together, I must win and you must lose. Like, that's how it usually is. Doesn't matter, content creator, influencer, artist. I must win and you must lose. And it's crazy because you can both win. Why do you want to create distrust when you don't have to create distrust? You literally do not have to do that and you can be successful. So if your career starts falling off in any way, you now have a transition point. But what's going to happen, because some people like Ice Spice, you don't want to pay, you would rather floss and stunt. So when you need people in the industry, they don't help you anymore. Then you start to slowly, your career suffocates out. And then you have no lateral move. You're out of the industry and those bills just keep on coming. The end. You're canceled. That's how it always works.
You're canceled.
Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshe D Jackson.
That boy Travis Hunter pop up. Yeah, she going down sad, man. Hey, it is what it is, though. Not our problem. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We gone. Only Ice Spice popping in the streets is the one rounding up immigrants. Wow. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We gone. ADD led door.